Hi friends, on this episode we're going to do healthy meal prep ideas and easy meal prep for the week. We're going to do 4 different dishes today that are going to help you with your meal prep throughout the week so you can tackle and be super productive this week. One is going to be a vegetable dip to help you encourage to eat more vegetables. The second is going to be a breakfast meal prep item. The third is going to be an amazing dressing for you that's going to be super delicious on top of your salads. And the fourth meal prep item we're going to do is making some protein for you to have easy things to grab. A special thank you to Freshjax Organic Spices for sponsoring today's video, a family-run company out of Florida and the United States with their organic spices. When you buy 2 of their large containers or one of their gift sets, they will donate a meal for hungry children in need. I absolutely love Freshjax Organic Spices. It is our exclusive spice sponsor and is so delicious. Let's dive into our meal prep recipe. And if you like any of these Freshjax spices, you can get them down in the description link below for all of the recipes we're going to be doing. The first one is going to be using Freshjax salt-free garlic and herb. We're going to be making a vegetable dip. I sometimes make it with a Freshjax Greek seasoning, but you can do either. I'm simply going to go ahead and take 1 cup of sour cream, and then I'm going to go ahead and use another tablespoon of the Freshjax garlic and herb spice, mix it together, and then I'm going to add a 2nd tablespoon of the Freshjax garlic and herb spice. Literally, this can stay in the refrigerator in a glass sealed container for 2 or 3 days. Throughout the week, you can pick on it with veggies, with cucumbers, celery, carrots, peppers. This will help you eat more vegetables, I promise. You can say, Elizabeth, you were right. I ate more vegetables because of this meal prep item using the Freshjax garlic and herb, and knowing that it has such clean ingredients, there's not hidden MSGs or hidden things in it, makes it delicious. I do like putting out for my meal prep, my vegetables that I'm going to actually use with the dip, so then that way there's no excuse for me not to grab my meal prep item of the actual vegetable dip and the vegetables I'm going to be using for that for a snack throughout the week, or if I'm going to have it in addition to one of my lunches as a healthy lunch side item. I like to fill up my ramekins super tall, so then that way there is plenty to scoop with it. I just again use that 1 cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of the Freshjax garlic and herb. Sometimes I use the Greek spices. I switch back and forth, but this week for our meal prep, I did want to use the garlic and herb seasoning. So that was our first meal prep recipe. The second meal prep recipe is going to be some easy French toast for you that you can freeze. You can freeze this recipe. I'm using Freshjax maple and cinnamon topping as for part of this French toast recipe. And again, I make a whole bunch of it. I'm actually going to crack 4 eggs to make some of the French toast and then freeze some of the French toast. You just simply put it with parchment paper in a Ziploc baggie and it will freeze after you cook it. So take your 4 eggs, then I'm going to go ahead and take a 1/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream to get some high fats in there. Mix it all together. Actually, I ended up using a 1/2 cup of the heavy whipping cream. Take that, mix it all together, and then I'm going to use the Freshjax maple and cinnamon. I did use a 1/2 of a tablespoon, so that if you want to make more or less, that's the recipe with it. And literally you'll use this with 5 pieces of bread. I'm actually using a low carb bread, but you can use whatever bread you feel so inclined. Put your skillet onto a medium to low heat so it doesn't burn, and literally cook it for 2 minutes on one side, flip it over, cook it on 2 minutes on the other side. And while it's cooking, I do actually sprinkle a little bit more of the Freshjax maple and cinnamon on top because it melts and makes it nice and crispy. With that topping, it is the best French toast. You will not need maple syrup. Literally, this topping, the Freshjax maple and cinnamon topping, my little boy would not stop raving about it. So I just put some heavy whipping cream, put some fresh fruit with it. You could use blueberries or strawberries or raspberries, blackberries, a little bit more of the Freshjax maple cinnamon topping on top, and that was breakfast. I could easily add some butter on there too, but those French toast freeze very well. You can make this for the entire week long worth of meal prep. as well. Next, we're going to go ahead and make a delicious salad dressing that you will use throughout the entire week with your salad. I'm going to use the Freshjax Greek seasoning. Quite frankly, you could interchange out the citrus pepper Freshjax seasoning or any of them in their gift pack. I love their spices because they're so clean. I'm going to go ahead and use a half a cup of olive oil, a very high grade, I like La Quinto olive oil, and then 1/4 a cup of their white balsamic vinegar. You could use even if you had a red wine vinegar or something else. And then I'm going to go ahead and use 1 tablespoon of the Freshjax Greek seasoning. Again, put this in an airtight container, shake it, and that's going to be your salad dressing you use throughout the week. With the high grade of olive oil, it's actually super beneficial for your antioxidants and for your heart. I'm going to use some organic vegetables, organic romaine lettuce, and that is going to be part of our lunch some days, and also with our meal prep, part of our healthy dinners that we're going to have on throughout the week as well. This is so simple. Again, the dressing lasts for a full week in the refrigerator. You simply just shake it as you use it. But look at that seasoning. The flavors that Freshjax Greek seasoning, that you can taste the mint, you can taste the different flavoring. It's my favorite. You can see it's one of my favorite ones I use all the time for meal prep. Next, we're going to make some protein for the week. We're going to grill some steaks so that those will be ready for fajitas and a couple of different recipes for our meal prep. I'm going to take some ribeye steak that we have here with the Freshjax Rosy Cheeks. This barbecue spice, oh my gosh, I've just tried it for the first time. I cannot believe I've not tried it before for my meal prep. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Now it's one of my favorite barbecue seasonings. So literally, again, I put the La Quinto extra virgin olive oil on top as a base with our ribeye. Then I took the Freshjax Rosy Cheeks, and they have different sizes of the Rosy Cheeks you can get. I cannot say enough good things about the Rosy Cheeks. I'm blown away with how delicious it is. Their Grill Master seasoning is really good, but this was incredible. We are very liberal with our seasonings and literally just put these on to cook them about 5 or 6 minutes because they're so thick on each side, and flip them. We use these for our protein one night just eating the steak. Then we use leftovers for fajita tacos, and then we also put some in omelets as well. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you get Freshjax down in the description link below. You can make your own vegetable dip super easily for your meal prep for the entire week. You can also make sure you smash the like button, click subscribe, and check out our other playlists for other healthy meal prep items that we have for healthy dinners, healthy lunches, healthy breakfasts. Meal prep doesn't have to be hard, but this makes it super, super simple of having things prepped for the week. Now you're all set for success. Can't wait to see you guys again next time. Make it a powerful day.